Hi everyone, welcome to Perfumes, the channel that it's all about perfume perceptions. Today we're going to talk about wedding appropriate perfumes. If you're new to the channel and if you're into perfumes, any type of perfume, please consider subscribing. If you're coming back, I'm happy and I hope that you're gonna like this video as well. So let's talk about it, just a little preamble. So today I'm gonna show you some perfumes that I find to be appropriate for weddings. If you're looking for what the stereotypical wedding perfume would smell like. But I think you're free to wear whatever you like. It's your big day. You need to just feel free and go for whatever you like. But if you're here because you're, looking for ideas and, you want to know what would be kind of a standard choice or something that is kind of safe, there you go. Here we are. I mean, they're not like... you will see a lot of perfumes that people don't always talk about and also don't talk about for weddings. So I hope you're gonna see something new and that this video will be very helpful for you. Let's start. So, what's the very classical type of fragrance you would expect for a wedding? It has to be flowery, it will have some maybe almonds, and it will be bright. This is kind of the average expectation, right? So the first one I'm talking to you about is kind of a famous one on the web, and it's Limitless Shopping Via della Spiga by Trussardi. So, to my nose, this perfume is slightly sweet, fresh, crisp with the apple note, and it has sweetness also from the honey note, and it has white flowers. The white flowers are not indolic whatsoever. They are very lactonic, but not too much, you don't really... It's like milk consistency, but not like lactonic like some perfumes can be, that they can be cloying. So, and these milky notes, they're like almond milk. So you're gonna get this almond milk, marzipan milk type of note. I'm not sure whether that's declared, but that's what my nose can pick up in this one, which is exactly why I like this perfume quite a lot. So that's my first pick. The second one that will always be including almonds is kind of classical perfume from the 2000s, and this is L'Instant Magique by Guerlain. So this is a perfume by Sylvain Delacour and Randa Hamami. So they have created this perfume for Guerlain. So this is a perfume with a bright citrusy fruity opening and heliotrope almondy heart, and of course it dries down on the Guerlainade. Sorry. And yeah, so essentially the almond part does not let you down, it stays with you the whole time. It has very good persistence, the longevity on the skin is amazing. The projection is not great, and meaning like it's good but not strong. So if you're looking for something a bit more intimate, I think this is a very good one. Then we are going always for white flowers and almonds, but this time around it's going to be much more abstract. So you're going to get only some components of them. This is an initial perfume, and the perfume is high frequency. Let me clean this up. They always get some fingerprints. There you go. So high frequency initial. So this perfume essentially is a perfume with hedion, so like the part of the jasmine, a very clean part of the jasmine that is supposed to inspire positive feelings and positive sensations and attraction in other people towards those wearing the hedion based perfumes, and almonds. So you're gonna get this very beautiful abstract blend of almonds and hedion on the usual initial ambery musky base with some Middle Eastern connotations, but mostly this is clean white flowers, clean jasmine and almonds. Then we are going to go for something a bit creamier and a bit naughtier. This is kind of slightly naughty. So this is La Tour Noire by Serge Lutens. So Datura Noir is a coconut, tuberose, and almond perfume. It has some sweetness of the crunchy almond, but not much. It has some creaminess, but not too much. It is kind of slightly naughty, but not too much. I think it's still more on the clean side of things. It's not tropical, and it's not too much gourmand leaning. It's really in between. You have to try this one if you're looking for this type of perfume. And always on this type of fragrance, we have like 30 perfumes today, so I think you're gonna get some good overview of what you can get. Here we have Nicolai Parfumeur Créateur Kiss Me en Danse. So this is essentially a perfume by Patricia Nicolai. She is one of the Guerlain nieces, and she has actually started her own maison in the 80s. Towards the end of the 80s, her first perfume came out in 89. So this is a perfume from 2000 something, I think. And this is bitter almond, heliotrope, and vanilla mostly. But there's also Lang Lang. And all of this mix, and there are also other notes, but all of this mix is based on some kind of bit naughty, a bit sexy type of almost, not really indolic, but slightly animalic notes. I mean, this mix has something very sexy. And so I think it's interesting because it lies there in between sexy and gourmand, and you know, like just beautiful and nice. Very interesting perfume, very good performance, incredible longevity on skin. If you're looking for something a bit naughty with that type of, you know, profile. Going more and more on the gourmand side of things, we have Heliotrope by Etron. I mean, this is another toilette, but the performance is, you know, average. So, you know, like average good, like it was, you know, the same type of performance you could get from another Parfum, I would say, yes. So this one starts with a marzipan-like opening, very bitter almond, and then it goes into this kind of plasticky almond that reminds of the hypnotic poison type of almond, and that's it. Very simple perfume, almond-centric, gourmand. Always with almond, but this time around we are going for boozy almonds. Here we have Aperitivo Milanese Porta Nuova, always by Trussardi, always by Le Vie di Milano line. This is a very beautiful line, by the way. So aperitivo, you know, it's, you know, that time of the day before dinner when Italians go out and get some drinks together. So essentially this is a perfume with Amaretto di Saronno type of note, so this kind of boozy almondy, this almondy liqueur, and then it has iris. So if you're looking for iris and boozy almonds, there you go, this is it. This is by Emily Copperman, she's very good with iris, and yeah, beautiful perfume. And this one you can also overspray because it's not a perfume that chokes you out. Always with almonds and iris, my last proposal of the day, we have Iris Shot by Olfactive Studio. So this is a more kind of a smoother, rounder iris with smoother and rounder almonds. It's interesting, meaning it's very smooth and round, as I said, and it's very soft and powdery. Not too much, but you know that there's this powderiness in here. Of course, there's iris. There's no booziness here. It's sweet, but not too much. Very pleasant, kind of almost leathery, but not really. Yeah, beautiful, you know, kind of this leathery aspect of almonds. Very beautiful perfume, highly recommended if you're into iris and almonds. Now, staying on the powdery side of things, now we go for powdery. This is Dama Bianca by Xerjoff. This is a vanillic powdery perfume with some fruity touches. I have always to clean them, I'm sorry. And yeah, so essentially here you're gonna get kumquat, you know, I think it's kumquat in the opening, so these essentially kind of fruity touches, and then just vanilla powder. Very powdery, it can be choking, you have to test it. And don't overspray. Then we have another powdery beauty. This is this is fresher. This is also kind of fruity. This is Martin Micallef Mon Parfum Pearl. And you can see the pearls here in the decorations. The bottle is stunning. You know, you can imagine for your pictures of the wedding, and also you can get it personalized with a, you know, some dedicated writing for you by Martin Micallef. I mean, it's really nice. And this is actually in the last chance section of the website, so you really have to pick it up, and you're gonna get it for a very good price right now. So what did I want to say? Yeah, so here you have mimose. I'm not sure how you say it in English. I think it's mimose or something like this. Anyway, these, you know, these small powdery yellow flowers. But you don't really detect the single notes per se, not even the mimose, but I just wanted to tell you that it's very fresh, slightly fruity, powdery, uplifting, cheerful, and just elegant, beautiful, elegant, and kind of careless, you know, for a very carefree, happy day. That's why I think of it as a very nice, clean, fresh, slightly powdery, happy perfume for a wedding day. And this is Mon Parfum Pearl again. Another perfume by Micallef. They're very good at this type of scents, I'm telling you. Is Pure Extreme. And I actually have it since maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and you can already see the dent I put in this perfume. This is a very beautiful perfume in a very beautiful bottle. So essentially Pure Extreme is very similar to the original Chloe, but consider I don't wear the original Chloe. I don't like it. I love Pure Extreme. It's so well done. It's a transparent, fresh, feminine, elegant, put together pink flowers perfume. That's all I can say. Yeah, I think it's the type of mask they're using is excellent. It is slightly lactonic. You can smell some pink flowers like maybe rose, maybe peony. There's gardenia, but you don't really smell gardenia as such. It's a masterpiece of a perfume to my nose. So I highly recommend it for a bride, but also if you're attending a wedding, it's stunning. This one can be oversprayed. It's not choking. I do not think you need to overspray it. If you want it to last the whole day, you may want to spray it on your hair. Maybe, you know, create a cloud of it and then wait for it to set down on your hair, so there's less alcohol on the hair. Then another perfume that is kind of a bit simpler but creamier is Grenade Pivoine by Fragonard. For Fragonard is a very great perfume brand from Grasse. They don't do marketing, they don't do, you know, a lot of ads, so they save on that, and they have very good prices on their perfume, so I highly recommend you to look into it. So essentially this is a peony and pomegranate perfume. It's very similar to Chloe, but this one I like. So here the peony is creamier compared to Chloe, and yeah, I like it best. It's different from the Micallef one. This is creamy and it has this I don't think there's any gardenia in here, and here there's something creamy, so the peony is creamy, a bit like the Lina kind of thing. And here you have this pomegranate that makes it a bit sour and bitter. but you get what I'm saying, tart. Yeah. So yeah, this perfume has something from Chloe, something from Delina. And another perfume, always from Fragonard, that actually reminds me quite a bit of Delina, but I prefer this one over Delina, is Rose Lavande. I mean, the name is kind of misleading in my opinion. This is essentially a rose peony perfume, Delina style, with some tart sour note, maybe citruses, that kind of stays for a long time in the perfume. Probably here the lavender is doing what nutmeg does in Delina, if you will. But yeah, the mask is less obnoxious compared to the Delina mask. I think the Delina mask can be cloying in summertime when it's very hot. So yeah, I think this one is kind of more of a versatile perfume for summertime and for, you know, a wedding. Talking about rose perfume, so now we go a bit more on the white florals, and we have Gucci Ambrosia di Fiori, Gucci Bloom. So this is a very beautiful perfume. So if you like Dawson by Diptyque or the original Gucci Bloom, they're very similar. You know, you have this kind of transparent, light, ethereal tuberose. Here they put on top some powdery rose, very elegant, very refined, highly recommended for weddings, and of course good performance. I mean, tuberose is kind of making you 100% sure your perfume is going to be performing in some ways. So here we have Giardino Benessere tuberose again. So this is very clean tuberose. Let me tell you, this is not the usual tuberose. This is kind of a slightly soapy, but not too much. A lot of Lily of the Valley. So this tuberose by Giardino Benessere, which is a line from Tiziana Terenzi, so the perfumer here is always Paolo Terenzi, her brother. So here tuberose by Giardino Benessere is Lily of the Valley tuberose, more Lily of the Valley than tuberose. It reminds me of Diorissimo, with some slight, kind of ever so slight creamy touches of tuberose, but really minimal, and soapy touches. Beautiful perfume. I really like it. As you can see, I put quite a dent in it. And yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a clean tuberose with a lot of Lily of the Valley, if you're looking on a twist on Diorissimo with some tuberose and a bit slightly soapier, there you go, Giardino Benessere tuberose. Always talking of a easy to wear tuberose that you're not gonna choke the people around you out with on a summer day. It's Joyeuse Tubereuse by Guerlain. So this is from the L'Art de la Matière line, and this is essentially your green, humid, lymphatic tuberose that dries down on top of Guerlainade, a dream of a perfume. Here you need to overspray. This perfume is very light, and by this I mean it does not project much. So this could be good, you know, especially in a setting where there are many people. But if you want to smell your perfume for, you know, a good time of the day, you really need to overspray. I would recommend carrying a decant and spraying on hair as well, because this perfume needs some help. But it's a stunning tuberose. This was done by Delphine Jelk for Guerlain. She's the soon-to-be main perfumer of Guerlain, as far as I understood. She's gonna replace for Thierry Vasser. So now we have Amouage Love Tuberose. Here we get another tuberose, but this time this tuberose is very gourmand. So here we get a gardenia and tuberose combo. A lot of people are forgetting that this is also a gardenia perfume, despite of the name, and I think you can actually, I mean, I'm a tuberose lover, I also love gardenia, but here I can tell you 100% you can smell the gardenia. So you have gardenia and tuberose mixed together on whipped cream. This is a very beautiful perfume. It does last for 2 days on the skin. The performance is amazing. It's not something that will choke people out. It's very elegant and refined. So highly recommended. Love Tuberose by Amouage if you're looking for a gourmand touch in your tuberose. And now we move towards Orange Blossom. Orange Blossom is the wedding type of perfume. type of flower. I mean, I have plenty of orange blossom perfumes, as you may have seen in my collection videos. I picked two of them essentially. So one is Serge Lutin Fleur d'Oranger, which is, as you may know, my favorite orange blossom scent. This perfume is stunning. It's supported by a beautiful tuberose note that does not comes through as tuberose, but you can only smell the orange blossoms. If you know orange blossoms in real life, I think this is the closest we can get with perfumes. Very beautiful. I should use it more. As you can see, I'm not using much. I have this very weird thing that the more I love a perfume, the less I use it. It's kind of, don't ask me. Anyway, so this is a perfume I totally love and I want to use more. I want to find the courage of wearing it. But yeah, this is great for a wedding. And instead, if you want to have a gourmand type of perfume, you can go for Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I have it in a decant. I'm not showing it now. My pick, because I think for spring and summer is more appropriate, is Sintra by Memo. This is slightly lighter, slightly greener, not as sweet as Love Don't Be Shy. So here you have marshmallow, orange blossom with some green touches in the opening. And this one dries down ambery, warm ambery. Beautiful. Very beautiful perfume. This is Sweet Orange Blossom. And yeah, essentially, I would highly recommend this one for a wedding. If you want to save up some money, you can also get a dupe. But, you know, it's your wedding, so probably we'll go for the real deal. And here I have Melody de Orientica. I just want to point out that this perfume is sweeter, in case you're looking for something sweeter. And I think in the opening is a bit more citrusy compared to Sintra. And also in the dry down, Sintra has a very nice ambery dry down. Okay, you can still smell, you know, the orange blossom and so on, but ambery focused. I think this one is marshmallow focused. So I just wanted to give you these differences so you can maybe test them both and see which one you prefer. Then we can go for another note, which is very typical of weddings. I'm just showing you one perfume this time. This is kind of a rice-based perfume with some almondy touches. So this is Shun Coin by the Join the Club collection by Sergio. It's full of fingerprints. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we have this beauty here. So this is the old packaging which I have. So essentially, here you get the rice, you get some tea notes, and you get this kind of hypnotic poison style plasticky kind of almond, in case you're interested. There are other perfumes with rice, you know. Kenzo has one by Olivier Cresp, I think it was the, you know, the pink bottle. Yeah, but that's also another idea. Now let's move, because we were talking about actually typical flowers for wedding is the lilium, stargazer lily to be more precise. And here we have White Star by Abdul Samad Al Qurashi. So this is a beautiful lily perfume, which is slightly, there's quite some vanilla, so it's sweet, vanillic, waxy, slightly powdery, and a tad nutty. So this is Lolita's perfume. I see it very well for a bride or for a wedding in general. Then one which is instead slightly green, not really vanillic, not really nutty, you know, more of a simpler, fresher take on lily. It's Milo by Laboratorio Olfattivo. This is by Luca Maffei. Such a realistic lily. Beautiful. Here you get more of the real deal, you know, kind of the real flower in a bottle. Always white flowers, but let's go for something always that is declared to be linked to almonds, but honestly there's not much of almonds. This is Jasmine Marzipan by Maison Lancôme. my favorite jasmine. So here you have Jasmine Sambac, Jasmine grandiflorum, and then they talk about an almondy wood in the base. In reality, what you're gonna get, at least I get, is these leathery touches by the Jasmine Sambac. These are known to be leathery touches from that type of flower, which are kind of soft and almost almondy. They melt very well with my skin, so you have to try this one on your skin, and if it does melt well with your skin, you know, you won the lottery. This perfume is amazing and it really smells like your skin, but better. Lovely, lovely perfume, Jasmine Marzipan by Maison Lancôme. Now, if you're looking for another type of, you know, your skin but better type of perfume, maybe a bit sexier, here we have Royal Masca by Micallef. I actually have gotten this perfume a few days ago. I bought it after testing it, you know, like after I bought something else on the Micallef website. I tested this one and I really liked it, so I was like, okay, I want to get one of these as well. So this is kind of, not sure if that is in the notes, but I think here you have Lang Lang and some very lovely masks, which are kind of slightly dirty, slightly, you know, naughty, your skin but better, in a sexy way this time around. So this is Royal Masca by Micallef. Highly recommend it. And, you know, there's this kind of tropical touch with the Lang Lang. Talking tropical, we have now Prada La Femme. So this is Frangipani, Lang Lang, some sweet masks, some sort of vanillic thing going on. It smells like tropics and it's very put together, so perfect for a bride or for going to a wedding. And also very beautiful type of bottle, so you know, you can really show it off. Then I think we have the last three. We're getting there, we're getting there. Another beautiful floral perfume, which is a bit tropical to my nose, more than a bit. This is Gardenia Petal by Van Cleef & Arpels. So essentially here you get green gardenia, round, slightly milky but not creamy, very round, beautiful, green, humid, leafy gardenia, kind of round smelling, lovely. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It's a very beautiful gardenia, one of the best in my opinion, one of the best I've smelled. Then another white flowers and gardenia type of perfume is Honor by Amouage. So Honor is essentially your clean gardenia white flower type of perfume. It's very elegant, extremely elegant, and I think it's perfect for a wedding. And another one that is kind of along the lines of Honor is Black Ananda by Micallef. So here, I mean, also here it's the bottle is stunning. You get these flowers very similar to Honor. Think, if you know Honor, this is kind of a bit, slightly bit, maybe thicker, maybe darker, but this is not a dark perfume. I think Micallef does extremely refined and complex florals. The musky florals, their compositions are stunning. I highly recommend to look into them. And yeah, I bought all of this with my money. They have no idea I exist and everything, you know, like this. So I think that was my last proposal. I hope you liked them. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, because otherwise you're not gonna get notified, because mine is a small channel. So yeah, not ranking high in the suggestions, of course. And please let me know, what was your wedding scent if you're married, and what are you planning to wear? And if you need an advice, you know, do not hesitate to ask me. I would be very happy to help you with that. And have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.